Hello, my name's Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be teaching you the powers of destruction. What? What? What did you just say? Well, no, destruction's bad? Is it? When there's a wall between you and your financial abundance and you destroy that wall, is that bad? I'm talking about destruction of light. Destruction of everything that's in your way to get to where you need to be. I'm talking about destruction on demonic entities and destruction on anything in your path. I'm going to talk about natural phenomena of destruction and crystals of destruction. Whoa, this is a different video topic. You have to know right now, with certain planets in retrograde, you have to get aggressive with some of your goals. If you're trying to open a door that's locked, and there's a baby behind the door, and the house is on fire or whatever, break the door down. No, I don't want to break the door. It's too aggressive, or it'll scare the baby. The house is burning down. You got to pull the baby out. When lava comes out of a volcano, and lava's an actual crystal too. That's lava. Ooh, on point. This is actually lava. It was meant to be. So when lava comes out of a volcano and it's rolling down the mountain, people are like, why? Why is this happening? Versus this lava is one of the most primordial energies ever. It's one of the most scary things to people, but it's something God has made and put angels in charge of because it creates new land. I would like you to watch a video on geology and about what magma and lava do. Magma in the earth and lava coming out of the ground, and how it changes landscapes, but it makes new land. It destroys the old, it welcomes the new, it combines all the elements. And anything in the way of lava, is man going to stop lava? No, it's a natural force. And so are you guys, who are people of God, people of light, and people who are doing everything right. Now, when it comes to lava, when it moves down a hill, do you see people trying to move the lava? Do you see people trying to rake the lava, trying to shovel lava? No, because lava's lava. It destroys everything in its path, and so will you. Oh, it's evil, that's bad. If whatever, and lava spiritually as a crystal, if anything's bad in front of you, it's going to be destroyed. If anything good's in front of you, it'll destroy any aspects that are blocking the good and let the good in. So when that lava comes down that hill and that lava destroys, it just runs over everything in its path. Everything's destroyed by the lava. And that lava created new land, new life, new territory, new possibilities. And yeah, new possibilities because let's just say that area was oversaturated. And I mean, this is a different perspective. A lot of times when humans are kind of what's making the earth go down in resource, not kinda, they are. You see the Amazon, you see different places, humans overpopulate, so it's a natural phenomenon that destroys anything that's destroying the earth. Well, when we get to the point where we destroy the earth and there's almost nothing left, then earth will do itself, because God put natural mechanisms in order so that the earth is protected. So there's natural disasters, and in the Bible it talks about good and evil. Certain things happen so that more good happens to you. If just nothing happened all the time, then what kind of life would you live? So you have to understand, lava destroys everything in its path. Spiritually, I'll talk about some other destroyer crystals, because it's not just with crystals. So lava embodies that energy, and people don't even know it. It's a road opener. How is a road opened? By you destroying the blockages and obstacles in the way. So when you wake up and you have, let's just say if you have certain blockages or there's something in your way, and you accept that, you're done. You're done. You accepted that, and more blockages will come, because like attracts like. But when you take initiative, when you take charge of your reality and say, I'm going to destroy every obstacle in my way. What I talked about yesterday. And there's a Game of Thrones quote in here as well, which that's not a good reference because that show didn't end well in my opinion. That's the last show I ever watched. But the thing is, a lion will be a lion. So anything that's in the lion's way of, like maybe the cub getting hurt, maybe the lion not finding food, is destroyed. So the lion does what it has to do to strive, to succeed. Same thing with a wolf. A wolf will be a wolf. You can't keep a wolf as a house pet like that. You just can't. People have tried, but... So, I like this quote from Game of Thrones, but I don't like it as well. You're a dragon, so be a dragon. You're a lion, so be a lion. I just had lightning when I said that. It was pretty cool. This guy has really cool lightning tonight. Wish I could show it, but... that's the thing. You have to understand, anything in your way, you either accept it or you can take it down piece by piece, or you could just obliterate it. You have to come in like a wrecking ball. And yes, I'm gonna use more quotes or certain things that resonate with you guys, even if it's from pop culture or TV shows, because you just have to destroy your goals. You have to incinerate things that are in your path. You have to find out what's blocking you and get aggressive with it. Because your goals are not being settled. So, people will either give up, or when people are at their lowest and they're on a corner, financially, spiritually, emotionally, that's when they actually succeed the most. They have a certain pressure. So that pressure is meant for you to... What happens when there's too much pressure? Pressure cooker, etc. And yes, more examples, because the goal to get you guys in this video my goal for you guys to be able to do in this video is to identify your goals and to just destroy them. Now, this is where it gets interesting. 7 minutes in. Sometimes your blockages can be people doing black magic on you. Oh. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't have to worry about those people. With gemstones, it destroys them. It destroys people who are trying to do bad, but it doesn't destroy them out of being mean or evil or rude. It just takes their own energy and it sends it back so hard and fast that they don't have to go through 30 or 40 years of lessons if they're gonna be on that planet. This planet for this long. That planet. If they're gonna be on this planet for that long, and let's just say if there's 30 or 40 years of them hurting people and stuff, no. With crystals like Isua or lava, it sends it back so fast, and tourmaline especially. And it just destroys any black magic, and it just goes back to them, and it destroys what they're doing. It might destroy the person in the process if they don't learn, but that's not up to you. That's God's doing. You don't destroy them. God's doing it because he's protecting you. Let's talk about destruction. The city of Sodom and Gomorrah was full of ungodly people, and they weren't just ungodly. They went against God. They were actively, they were very bad. Let's just say they were very bad. They were as bad as humans can get, because I have to go back and see if there's something in the old texts, not just King James Version or New English Version, about them resenting God and being a people who just openly just didn't like God. Like, not just didn't accept him, but actually resented him. Which that was the case. So God destroyed those people. He destroyed them. The sky opened up with sulfur from the heavens and showered upon them and destroyed the people. Well, that's mean. Imagine, okay, just think about something right now. Imagine if you see people in this day and age, what if those were the descendants from Sodom and Gomorrah? What if those characteristics, those bloodlines, those karmas, what if you were born into that karma, and you just have a bad life and all these problems because you were a part of that lineage? God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because those ungodly people are clean from the planet. You don't have to be born from a bloodline of someone like that. Imagine that. No one even talks about that. No one even thanks God for that. Thank you, God, for destroying that that entire city. Both Sodom and Gomorrah. Thank you for destroying them. Because with that destruction, when people are born, they don't inherit these karmas. People would get born with all these different ailments because they have a karmic bloodline from other planets. Sounds nuts, but when you're from another planet and you come here and you're born, let's just say if you have bad karma on the planet, now you're being born into a karmic bloodline such as that. Put 2 and 2 together. It wouldn't be good. So you got saved by that being destroyed. God protected us, and people don't even know what kind of world this would be if that was the case. So thank God. So what else is God destroying in your life? This is about to get interesting. Very interesting. If you ask for something and you said, God, please, Lord, put me on the right path. Show me, Lord, please, how to do this. And let's just say you're doing things incorrectly. Maybe with the goodness of your heart, you were doing it correctly, but it was incorrect at the same time. And you'd have to go backwards to go forwards again. But that's too much work, and you wouldn't know how to do that because you already know so much already. But you ask God, God, please destroy anything that's not working, and please show me and reborn. Like from the ashes, when a phoenix dies, it comes back from the ashes, and so will you guys. But you'll come back stronger. So when God destroys something in your life, he's just, maybe you had a method that you were trying and it didn't work. But you ask God for help and he just comes along and he destroys what you're doing. And you're like, why is this happening? My faces. I'm looking at my face on here. I'm like, well, what are the viewers thinking of my faces? But, and yes, I have to laugh sometimes in my videos because I like making videos and I have fun making my videos. But you got to ask yourself the question, what is God changing in my life? I mean, why is it so positive? Why are these changes so positive? Assume they're all positive because God loves you. So when he's destroying the aspects of your life that didn't work and you're just used to them and you're like, why? This doesn't work. Just be like, okay, I trust you, Lord. It's just cling to your connection as long as you can and as hard as you can, because it might be messy for a couple of weeks or a week or two. And then you finally see some results that you've never seen in your whole life, because if you didn't realize that if that path wasn't destroyed, you'd be walking down it and then you'd be screwed. And what do I mean by screwed? You'd be like, screwed? Yes, screwed, because I actually like that word because it's not a swear word in my definition. It's screwing is when you screw something into a wall. So when the screw gets deeper, it's tough to pull it out. So let's just say you're the screw and you're going into the wall and you're trying to pull out of what you did. Now you're kind of stuck. Now it has you have to unwind. So you're literally screwed into the wall. And yes, I know my vocabulary. So when people hear Florida Soul Man say screwed, I actually mean screwed, like a screw in the wall. So I think that's a good analogy for people to think about. So let's just say you're on the wrong path and you're the screw. And you're going into the wall and it's screwing into the wall. And you're like, this might have been bad. Or let's just say it's a person. Let's just say you're in a relationship with someone. You're like, well, I know there's someone else better out there for me. And you screwed yourself into the relationship. I understand it now. I get it now, but I know this is a vocabulary I will be using more often. So I get what screwed means for the general public, but I use this because it's a different definition of screwed. So you're screwed into the wall. You're screwed into the wall. And let's just say to pull it out, you can't pull it out. You have to unscrew it. So unscrewing it will take some time. So unscrewing yourself from the wall or your relationship, which this is actually true. This actually happens to people. So you can unscrew yourself from the relationship and you'll go backwards. And you'll go backwards and you go backwards, and it takes time and it takes lots of effort to go backwards. Or God will just rip you out of the wall and be like, you'll just destroy the wall. You'll destroy the wall, but you can fix the wall. God will fix your wall. That's what you need to know. So let's just say, whatever you're doing, you could be doing something too nice. Let's just say you could be too nice about trying to achieve your goals. And then you could just wake up and be like, because God gave you some fire, and be like, okay, I'm destroying everything in my path. I don't care. I'm gonna do this. And that's what it needed Those energies were what it take. That's what was needed for you to be able to get where you needed to be. So in essence, destroy everything in your path through the Most High God to get to where you need to be. Destroy any roadblocks, any hexes, any black magic. Don't be like, oh, I'm transmuting this hex to love and light. That's why those people who transmute it into love and light don't ever succeed. They're never prosperous. It's because they're putting up with someone's curses instead of for destroying curses. Like, oh, I'll just deal with that. Then you deal with it by yourself. For the real warriors of God, they'll destroy anything in their path to get to where they're supposed to go. I'm going to use an example from the Bible. In both, well, this is specific to Numbers, but in order to claim the promised lands, the people of God, Israel, had to fight and destroy the people who were not of God and the populations to get them out. Only through God was that possible. They had to fight and destroy things in their way. That's how they achieved it. They actually, some of them did ask kindly, like, hey, can we, and the people were like, no. And they attacked them upon saying no. Look where that applies into your life. Destroy anything in your path through the Most High God, because you will get to where you need to be. So you'll get there in 10 years if you're like subtle about it, versus I'm getting there now. This is happening right now. Anything in my way, gone. Keep the example of lava going down the mountain. Keep that example. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Check out FloridaStoneman.com if you have not already. I am doing custom necklaces. You can DM Florida Stoneman on Instagram for a custom necklace. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Ciao!